What's good, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject here, back with some more NBA 2K18. And it's been a while since I've done a type of video like this, but here today, man, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be seeing if the 2012-2013 Miami Heat could be as dominant as they were in today's NBA. So you should be already familiar with the squad, man. We got LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, Shane Battier, Mario Chalmers, Chris Anderson, Norris Cole, Derek Williams, Haslam, Mike Miller, James Jones, Joel Anthony, and John Jones, and a just creative player, but he's not going to matter. I thought this would be pretty cool to do, man, considering that there's a few different big threes or duos going on in the league right now. Chris Paul, James Harden, you know what I mean? OKC, then you got what's going on, and Golden State. Everybody's trying to beat them, and I just want to know if there's one of these original big threes, who would do the best. Probably do one with like the 07, 08 Celtics as well. But the key is, to this one, we're going to try to keep LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh all together for approximately 5 years. I'm assuming that's about how long we're going to keep this simulation going. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and check out what happens at the All-Star break. All right, man, so leading the league in scoring right now, LeBron, 31.6, 10 boards a game, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. Steph Curry right up next to him. Harden, Davis, Porzingis rounding that top 5. As a whole team, Wade with 18.2, Bosh with 17, Ray Allen with 15, Battier with 7, Chalmers with 7. Looking around the league, the Milwaukee Bucks are keeping up with the 2012-2013 Heat. They're only a game and a half behind. And the Western Conference is not even close. The Warriors are 10.5 games up on the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, you know what I mean? Pretty much what we expected. All right, man, so of course, Wade and LeBron both made the All-Star team. So we got both LeBrons on the All-Star team. The current LeBron as well. And then here, you got Curry, Harden, Durant, Clay. You know what I mean? The usual suspects. All right, man, so at the end of the year, no surprise, LeBron walks away with the MVP, averaging 31, 10, and 9. 2.5 steals, 1.4 blocks. He might even got Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year, Ben Simmons. He had a decent year. Sixth Man of the Year, Jeremy Lin. LeBron, like I said, won Defensive Player of the Year. Hell of a year for him. And Chris Dunn wins Most Improved. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. Damn, they almost broke their own record. They won 70 games. First team All-NBA, you got Curry, Westbrook, both LeBrons, and Boogie. Doesn't look like Wade made any of the other All-NBA teams. LeBron makes first team All-Defense. And damn, Bosh is nowhere to be found. So final look at the standings. The Miami Heat are the number 1 seed, 51 wins. You got over here Golden State, 70 wins. Probably the two teams we're going to see, you know what I mean, in the championship. All right, man, so first round you see wasn't even close to Heat winning 5. Here's just some of the game stats. LeBron had a triple-double game 1. Almost had another triple-double game 2. Wade and Ray Allen had 20. Game 3, he had another triple-double. Oh, my God. Game 4, almost another triple-double with 36 points. And then in the series deciding game, 42, 6, and 8. Absolutely dominant out here. All right, here we are getting ready for round number 2. LeBron's going to be taking on Kyrie. And surprisingly, they lose in 5 to Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics. It looks like LeBron absolutely went off in every single game. Wade and Battier even stepped up in game 2. Game 3, LeBron 39, 26. He had a triple-double game 4. In game 5, he had 41. So LeBron couldn't play any better basketball. You know what I'm saying out here. That's crazy that they lost to the Celtics. And all right, man, here's your NBA champions. You see on the left-hand side as well, the Warriors lost to the Thunder in 6, and the Houston Rockets are your NBA champions. Chris Paul gets Finals MVP. He averaged 28, 5, and 9. Okay, and almost 3 steals a game. All right, man, so here we are in the offseason, looking at the rookie signings. Looks like the Heat were able to draft Wendell Carter out of Duke. I think that's an absolute steal. I think he's going to end up being a pretty good player in this league, man. So let's get ready for the next season. Go ahead and move on. All right, man, end of the year, nothing new. LeBron wins another MVP, 28, 9, and 9. 2.3 steals, 1.4 blocks. Rookie of the Year, Michael Porter Jr., averaging 20 points a game. Sixth Man of the Year, Jeremy Lin again. Defensive Player of the Year, Andre Drummond this year. I think Bron could have still possibly got that. Daniel Theis is Most Improved. And Coach of the Year is Mike D'Antoni. So it looks like the Rockets had the best record in the league this year. All NBA first team, you got LeBron. Second team, Okay, Wade's nowhere to be found. All third team, still no Wade. All defensive first team, you got Bron. All defensive first team, you got Bron and Wade. Okay, so Wade did make an all team, all NBA team. And then decent second team, Chris Bott. Final standings, Heat finished 1 game behind Boston. So Kyrie is really carrying that squad over there, man. The Knicks finally make the playoffs. Would you look at that? And over on the Western Conference, you got the Warriors edging out the Rockets. They must have beat them head to head because they had the same record. But the Warriors get the #1 seed. And then the next closest team behind those two is OKC with 15-17. Oh my goodness, this is ugly over there. League leaders, LeBron wins yet another scoring title. And rounding out the top 10, you got Isaiah Thomas, Harden, George, DeRozan. Curry finishing 6th in the league in scoring. You got Greek Freak. You got current Bron, Lillard, and McCollum. All right, man, so for the second year in a row, the Heat are going to be taking on the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs. All right, man, so the Heat win in 5 once again for the second year in a row against the Pistons. Game 1, LeBron had 30. Mirotic chipped in with 16. Wade 15. Bosh had a double-double. Game number 2, LeBron 35, 8, and 5. Brandon Paul, the new signee, had 20. Wade 16. Bosh another double-double again. Game 3, LeBron 26 and 10. Wade with 25 and 5. Game 4, LeBron led the way with almost another triple-double. Tyler Zeller stepped up. Brandon Paul, Mario Chalmers chipped in with 15. And then the deciding game number 5, Bron said, look, we'll put a stop to it. 32, 5, and 11. Wade was next up at 26, and Chalmers stepped up for the second straight game. All right, man, so just like that, once again, the 2012-2013 Heat win another series in 5. LeBron game 1, 27, 6, and 4. Bosh and Brandon Paul with 15. Wade with 14. Game 2, LeBron 39 and 12. Chalmers with 22. Chalmers is really stepping up here in these playoffs, man. Game 3, LeBron 22, 6, and 8. Chalmers with 17. Mirotic with 17. Zeller with 16. Game 4, LeBron put up 41 on their head. Bosh with 20 and 9. Wade had a double-double. And in the deciding game 5, LeBron had a horrible shooting night, but Bosh put up 19 and 16. Chalmers with 14. You know, Brown did flirt with a triple-double. Wade had 13. Swaggy P had 13 off the bench as well. All right, man, so the Eastern and Western Conference Finals are set. We can finally see the matchup we want to see. Current Golden State Warriors against the 2012-2013 Heat. All right, man, so LeBron and the Heat took this series of 7, and they're going to come out on top on the road. They're going to win this game by 6, and they're going to head to the NBA Finals. Didn't get to the Finals the first year like we expected. Surprisingly, the Sixers were in the Eastern Conference Finals year number 2, but LeBron and Wade, you know what I mean, they put their heads down, they buckle, they strap up, and they go out here and they handle business. As the confetti falls, got one more series, got to take on the Golden State Warriors, and we know that's not going to be easy. All right, man, take a look at the final box score. LeBron put the team on his back, shot 14 for 22 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, 35 points, 6 boards, 7 assists. Wade was next up with 20. Mirotic put in a double-double, 14 and 12. Bosh and Zeller both with 13 respectively. All right, man, so the moment we all been waiting for, the current Golden State Warriors versus the 2012-2013 Heat. Neither team was in the finals last year. Both teams got prematurely put out of the playoffs. Let's see who's going to step up and take home the title this year, man. All right, man, so the Warriors take care of business in 5 games. Game 5 wasn't even close. Warriors won by 21. LeBron did all he can. 27, 8, and 9. Wade had 20. And after that, nobody really stepped up and played well at all. Over on the other side, Curry and Clay both had 21. Durant chipped in with 13 and shoot the greatest. Draymond had a double-double. Bell had 12. Livingston had 11. Everybody stepped up and helped a lot. So your 2018-2019 champions are the current Golden State Warriors. Finals MVP, KD, 23, 7, and 8. He had a hell of a finals. Shot 55% from the field, 41 from 3. All right, man, here we are, season number 3. Here's the lineup. We got a new point guard, Darren Collison. Wade still here running the 2. LeBron at the 3. Mirotic at the 4. Bosh running the 5. Wendell Carter has stepped up to be the 6th man. Could start, but we'll let him continue to come into his own. Kufis, Al Jefferson, veteran presence. Amari Caspi, Gary Payton II. Shabazz Muhammad. Monte Ellis is an old man now. And our rookie we just drafted, Malik Douglas. So instead of assimilating to the All-Star break this time, we're going to go straight to the playoffs. All right, man, so we got our first change. Curry finally wins another MVP, averaging almost 30, 8 assists, 2.3 steals. Rookie of the Year, Zion Williamson, comes into the league, does his thing, averaging 14 and 7. Sixth Man of the Year, Greg Monroe. Defensive Player of the Year, Greek Freak, Giannis. Most Improved, Colin Sexton. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr, once again, as the Warriors win 61 games. First team NBA, you already know LeBron's up in here. Second team NBA, it's crazy that Wade finally makes an All-NBA team. As you can see him on an All-NBA third squad. All defensive team. We got Wade and Bron, both first team all defensive once again. Current LeBron and the Cavs are the 1 seed. 2012, 2013 Miami Heat are all the way down here as they finish as the 5th seed. The Bulls and the Knicks and the Sixers all in the playoffs once again. Rockets take a big hit as they lose a lot more games compared to what they lost last year. They won 65 games last year, but the Warriors are the 1 seed, 10 ahead of the Thunder, Spurs, Rockets, Nuggets in the playoffs along with the Mavericks, finally the Timberwolves, and then Portland gets the 8th seed. League leaders, Isaiah Thomas led the league in scoring with almost 32 a game. Seth was next up with 29. Our LeBron, 4th in the league with 27.3. Not a bad year. All right, man, so first round of playoffs taking on the Boston Celtics once again. We already know how that went the first season. Hopefully it's going to be a lot better here. All right, man, so you see history repeats itself once again. The Heat actually blew a 3-0 lead. They were up 3-0 in this series, and they end up losing in 7. That's absolutely insane. All right, man, so you see game 1, LeBron absolutely dominated, 41, 6, and 12. Darren Collison had 27 and 7, Wade 14. Bosh had a double-double. Game 2, LeBron put up 58 and 10. Oh my goodness. Collison and Wade chipped in with 17 and 15. Wade had 10 steals. Game 3, LeBron had 18, 7, and 12. Wade had 17. Collison 15. Everybody chipped in. Almost everybody that played had double digits, excuse me. Game 4, first game they lose. LeBron 29, 7, and 7. Wade 17. Jerebko 16. Collison had 11 assists. Game 5, LeBron 21 14. Like they just started losing. Game 6, LeBron had 24, 4, and 4. You know what I mean? Can't ask for too much more there. Then game 7, LeBron put up 22, 7, and 5. Wade had 16. Like it was a horrible night. You see on the other side, Kyrie had 30, Tatum had 23. All their players stepped up and they blew the Heat out. Man, this is crazy. I really thought the Heat would have at least 1 or 2 championships by now in year number 3. LeBron, Wade, and Bosh are just getting older. The core, the most of the team is gone. They still just got the big 3, but they are not handling, you know what I mean, this competition well. And just like that, Kyrie and the Boston Celtics win their first championship as they sweep the San Antonio Spurs. That's crazy, man. I don't know. We got 2 more seasons left. I don't know how it's going to go. LeBron and them need to pull up their skirts and at least get one of them. Kyrie was the finals MVP, averaging 32, 4 boards and 9 assists a game, 2 steals, shot 72% from the field. Yo, that is crazy. 62% from 3. Kyrie was not to be denied. All right, man, here we are in year number 4. We bring back pretty much the same squad. Pretty much everybody's getting better. We picked up Terrence Ross. I mean, this squad, I don't see why this squad can't get to another finals, man. LeBron's doing his thing every single year. I feel like Wade and Bosh really need to step up a lot. All right, man, so this might be a sign. LeBron is back to his MVP winning ways, averaging 27, 8, 8, 2.5 steals, 1.3 blocks, shooting 50% from the field, 40% from 3. Rookie of the Year, RJ Weber. 6th Man of the Year, Jeremy Lin wins another one. Andre Drummond wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved, Terry Rozier. Coach of the Year, once again, Steve Kerr. Of course, LeBron's on the All-NBA first team. Second team, Lonzo Ball. Okay, didn't expect to see that. And third team, Wade doesn't make one this year. All defensive first team, we got LeBron again. Wade is not on the second team. Wade is falling off all the way. All right, man, so you see the Heat finishes the 4th seed. And in the West, the Warriors, of course, are the 1 seed, one game ahead of the Rockets. League leader, Steph led the league in scoring. LeBron was next up with 27. This is the rest of the top 10. Porzingis was top 5 in scoring. Okay, Giannis top 10. Lillard, Isaiah Thomas, who actually led the league in scoring last year. All right, man, here's the playoff tree. We have the Nets the first round. Let's see if we can get the job done. Ooh, okay, that was closer than expected. Heat do win in 7. You know what I mean, I don't know who the Nets have, but golly. Oh my goodness, they're eliminated again, dog. This time, current day LeBron beats them in 5. All right, man, so LeBron flirted with triple-double. Nobody else on his team stepped up. Meanwhile, on the other side of the court, Isaiah Thomas had 37, LeBron 28, and Diallo from Kentucky had 20. Game 2, LeBron had a triple-double. You know what I'm saying? They still lost. Wade had 19, Mirotic 19, Wendell Carter had 14, excuse me. Game 3, a game they won very handily. LeBron had 26, 20, Bosh 15. Isaiah Thomas and company, they really struggled from the field. Game 4, LeBron flirted with a triple-double again, but they still lose by 10. Him, Bosh, and Wade, the big three did what they had to do. It's everybody else who didn't do a thing. LeBron, 23, 6, and 5. Mirotic, 19. Collins, 18. Wade, 14. Still not enough. And on the other side, Isaiah Thomas at 26 and 11. Diallo, 19. Love, 16. LeBron didn't even do much. He only shot 9 shots, and they still won by 10. All right, so the Rockets won their second championship of the simulation. The Sixers actually got to the championship, but they lost in 5. That's crazy that their core has gotten them to that point. I guess trusting the process was really the right thing. James Harden wins final MVP, averages 26, 7 assists, almost 2 steals, 4 boards, shot 55% from the field, 53% from 3. All right, man, so in the offseason, getting ready for the 5th and final season. Hopefully, let's see if they can clutch it out, man. Let's see if they can get one more championship. All right, man, so in the final season, Lonzo Ball takes home his first MVP, averages 17 points and 13 assists a game with 2.2 steals. He only shot 38% from 3, but 42% from the field. Rookie of the Year, Marcus Bagley. Sixth Man of the Year, Kevin Knox. Giannis wins another Defensive Player of the Year. Dennis Smith wins Most Improved, averaging 24. Coach of the Year, surprisingly, are the Detroit Pistons' Mason Brownstein, 57 and 25. First team All-NBA, Lonzo Ball, Russell Westbrook, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic. Second team, Lowell Bosh, Christian Hansen, AC Samuels, Jim Caldwell, Will Peterson. The second team, Harden, Dennis Smith Jr., KD, Kawhi, Boogie. Third team, nobody from our squad, of course. All-NBA first team defense, Lonzo Ball, LeBron, Giannis, Westbrook, Clint Capella. Second team, RJ Barrett, Wall, AD, Kristaps, and Andre Drummond. And in our final season, the 2012-2013 Heat don't even make the playoffs. They finished with a 38 and 44 record. Taking a look at player stats, LeBron only averaged 26. I know I shouldn't be saying only, but for this squad, 26. Bosh and Wade averaged 14. Wendell Carter averaged 11, excuse me, and Mirotic averaged 10, but it just wasn't enough to compete. And in the last and final year, the Oklahoma City Thunder walk away with the championship. Russell Westbrook is Finals MVP, averaging 25, 10, and 9, 1.5 steals a game, a half a block. Just to end the video, taking a look at league history, LeBron in the 5 seasons was able to walk away with 3 MVP awards. You know what I mean? That's dope. A lot of individual success. But they were only able to make it to 1 finals. You know what I mean? They lost in 5 games to the Golden State Warriors. Wasn't even close. KD won the Finals MVP there. So these 5 seasons, let's see. The Rockets won 2 titles. Golden State won 1. Boston won 1. And OKC just won the last one. So in the question, could the 2012-2013 Heat compete in today's current NBA? It doesn't look like they can, man. They really, really struggle to excel and to dominate, you know what I mean, in the postseason. LeBron dominated because he's LeBron, but other than that, nobody else was able really to step up. But that's going to do it for this episode, man. So if you enjoyed, stop and smash the like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.